I always tried to do everything I saw on TV, and I saw that I was actually doing it well. I'm like, okay, if I can do this well, why don't I just continue with it?
Influencer money is sweet. It's sweet. That's how I was told.
The only reason why I didn't want to act again, I was like, I don't want to be broke.
I don't like enjoyment.
You jumped from 2019 to 2021. 2020 was like interlude.
Yeah. I was just asking myself, what do you want to do?
Look into this camera now and say influencer money.
Influencer money, please.
Where do you want to
Put it.
I wish I could look into your mind.
Sex work is good work. And
Yes,
you did it at
exactly.
one point.
Sorry, wait, what?
I love the honesty,
And
my
yeah,
God.
Nollywood is like, what they call it? It's like beans, right? You can say that it's going to be done in 30 minutes. But sometimes, the beans just becomes hard. And you just tell you that, no, 45.
That is the title of this episode. Nollywood is like beans.
Like
Season 2 premiere.
It takes a long time to done.
Hi.
Hey guys, welcome to season 2 of Meet and Greet.
Is this season 2 or is it just continuation of season 1?
Please, it's season 2. Please, let us pretend
That we are aligned.
that we are aligned, that we are working. So as you can see, Damola has gotten feedback. So he's trying to jazz up his persona in season 2.
Me, I'm just excited that Erica is here and I'm trying to record her and this stuff. And then really ignore me.
So he has decided he's now the hip geriatric millennial. He has refused to
geriatric,
accept
wow.
that he's 40 plus. But anyway,
Your uncle.
is also 40 plus.
Guys, Erica.
Yes.
Here.
Please. Yes.
Hi, guys.
Hello. So we figured that it was fitting to start season 2 of Meet and Greet with the star of the first thing we did this year,
Yes.
which is House Job.
And my name is also Star Girl too. Add that.
Yes, also, and her name is Star Girl. Yeah.
Yes.
Look, you know we have to pander to the elites because they will drag us.
Yes.
So please, your star girl is here with us. Star girl Erica.
Yeah, that's true. When we were very, very early, and we were doing who should you want to be on our podcast, who should we invite? I think Erica got the most votes, right?
Yes. That I can tell you for free because we asked like a bunch of people and everybody kept saying, oh, now, get Erica. And we looked at our list and we're like, okay, no problem.
And so having shot a TV series, we're happy that she's still willing to talk to us after the shooting of it.
Okay, part of also why I have this camera here is that Erica is the first star, actor, actress that I've actually ever shot. So my directorial debut, she was my actress. Yes, which is why I have camera in my hand. Still feeling like director. Tell them,
You people rapped a year ago. Well, 3 months ago.
That's still talking. That's
Still.
Yeah, it's beef. But anyway, yeah, so we're happy to have you on our show, podcast, audio, video, etc.
Okay, then let me pay attention.
And then we made a pact, right, that we are not allowed to mention one particular show that you people have heard of. So there is a buzzer that will go off if these badly behaved people mention it.
Please, let's use money. I like
It's like
money.
a drinking game. Take a shot every time you mention it.
Yes, you don't need our money. I don't understand. You have too many people giving you money. Why are you taking our money, please? We use our money to make film and TV, please.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
But we don't have drinks.
So 1K for every mention. So for example, if I said Big Brother Nigeria, I
1,000
owe
naira.
1,000 naira to, who do I owe it to?
$1,000
Erica.
small job. $1,000.
Wow.
Where are you finding this money? I don't understand.
Economy.
That's 500K right there.
Fix the economy with a name.
Yeah. So I suppose let's get started, right?
Yes.
So Erica is here because she's an actor. So tell us why you wanted to be an actor.
No. Let me rephrase. Because I feel like actors have a film they saw when they were little at whatever time it was that just made them think, wow, I want to be this person. So do you have that film?
Do I have that? Maybe it's Titanic because.
Oh, really?
I want to be
Rose killing Jack like that. I tell you the guy that.
No, see what you have done. That's all they're going to focus on. The size of the cardboard in the water.
Who was Titanic?
Titanic.
3 hours
Yes.
of watching.
How many times did you watch that movie?
Maybe like 7 times.
Oh wow.
And I cried every time.
Every time,
And I
wow.
always imagined, I was like, one day I'll grow up and I'll find my own Jack.
And then you kill him.
I mean,
By being selfish with the cardboard.
no, you just won't enter boat. You just won't enter boat with the guy. That's all. You just won't.
And on land relationships.
In fact, playing self is even difficult.
Okay, but seriously, what made you think, you could do this and you want to take a shot at it?
Okay, because I always tried to do everything I saw on TV and I saw that I was actually doing it well. I'm like, okay, if I can do this well, why don't I just continue with it? I always got into like the theater group in school, like when I was in secondary school, when I was in university. And when I came out, I said, no, I don't want to act again. I want to do business, how to make plenty money. I always felt like...
But you're not sure what you wanted to make money in, just that it was business.
Okay, no, I knew that the business had to do with like beauty and relaxation because that's what I was interested in. I know that's what I would spend money on. So that's what I feel like, okay, if I'm doing it, I'll do it well because I know the complaints of customers and I know what customers want, so I know how to give them. Yeah, and I always felt like acting in Nigeria, like you cannot compare the lifestyle of a celeb
There's no
in
money if you
Nigeria.
get money. No, we understand. There's no way to you can say that.
It's now.
No,
There are some people that I see driving Range Rover.
No, she's
around.
trying to be polite. She thought there was no money in acting. Okay, no problem.
You know, but one reason why I didn't want to act again, I was like, I don't want to be broke.
Please, this girl is Igbo, you guys. She has the Igbo blood in her. You cannot
I
fault
totally
her.
agree with you. Man. Seriously, who wants that hard life?
No, but I noticed that actors use their popularity to either start businesses and then obviously popularity will drive sales and everything, or you become brand ambassadors and then the brands will pay you plenty of money. I'm like, well, and I also really liked modeling a lot. I always
It's obvious.
Did you ever model before film?
Yes. I even started with modeling.
Modeling.
Commercial modeling because I wasn't tall enough to be a fashion
You and
model.
Zulu are the same.
No, but I was doing fashion modeling.
But you are short.
No, but hello.
But
There are
at
many
least
of
Zulu
us.
entered. Zulu did runway a few times.
That's what I preferred.
Nice.
Commercial, but this is not about me. Carry on. Because look at where I am now. Carry on.
What? You are.
Let's carry on.
Okay, so what was I even saying? I started with commercial modeling. I always liked it. I was like many people, oh, you're fine, you're pretty. I like the attention. Yes.
I love the honesty,
And
my
yeah,
God.
and I like just knowing that you can make money from something you actually enjoy doing. Just felt like, okay, it's no longer stressful. So I always wanted to model, but like big billboards and like, so I started doing it. I went for auditions after school and all of that. And then I also went for the most beautiful girl in Nigeria pageant.
Really?
And yes, and that was like 6-7 years, 2014.
2014, yeah?
Yeah, 6 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
7, hello, we're in 2021.
7, oh,
all of you,
7.
so all of it, the pandemic wiped
It's that
Yeah.
year. Well,
You see, we jumped from 2019 to 2021. 2020 was like interlude.
yeah. Yeah, so that was it. Like I always really liked.
So what did you get into Miss Beautiful Girl in Nigeria?
What did I?
No, did you get into it?
Were
Oh
you
yeah,
one
of course.
So
of
what
course. I
state
won
were you
one
from?
of the, they gave me Kogi.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, I always
Big
thought.
state.
Oh, they give you the state? I always thought that you just picked
No,
that
because
was...
a lot
Did you
of
move to Kogi,
a lot-
learn the language, eat the delicacies?
At least let the local
I
attire.
wore their attire. That was it.
I wore the attire. I actually even wore Benue attire.
What, the stripe, the black and white thief outfit.
So wait, let me get this straight. So they said, okay, they heard you speak and they said Kogi
They
definitely.
were just sharing papers.
Even though Kogi is close to Anambra technically, right? So technically, maybe you just fall over the other
She's from
side.
Anambra.
From Abia.
But Abia used to be part of Imo, but it's AA. So you can see like,
If you fall over a few borders, you
just roll into Kogi.
It's alright.
So the thing is, we have a lot of Igbo girls contesting
Yeah.
and not enough Northern girls. So they use the Igbo girls to fill up
fill
the
up
Northern
the-
states. That's why.
I've always wondered that stuff.
No, but do the Kogi people know that you're from Kogi?
That you are not from Kogi.
I'm from Kogi.
No, please, what are people talking about?
I remember that.
Now
time.
that they know this, now the Kogi people will start claiming you now.
Yes.
Erica, yes,
I'm
now.
from-
she's
Erica
our
is our daughter.
No,
She's
yeah.
our daughter,
I
even
love
Benue people.
You can become, what's that thing they do? Super special assistant on tourism.
Well,
to Kogi State.
Yes, no.
Name one tourist attraction in Kogi State.
I'm not the one that when you were speaking, when they asked me, what did you say? You see?
I'm sure there's a mountain or two, or like a waterfall or
There's
something.
one waterfall.
Yeah. So you said you want something.
Oh yeah, MBGM is photogenic. Obviously, like
It's like, obviously, I love it.
Me, I'm a celebrity too.
Go,
but I didn't
go.
win it's photogenic.
wait, no, what did you even contest?
Please, let's move past that.
Let's leave, because we heard your story about being a pretty boy that was.
No, we're not doing that again.
again.
Yes. I'm sorry, wait, what?
Tell me.
Watch our last episode. Watch our last episode when Naz was saying that he was a pretty boy.
He was,
and girls were walking up to him. Offering him money.
No.
Okay. For favors.
No. So that implies that I was a prostitute, and I would like to state for the record.
No, what's prostitution, please? Whatever
If the BBM fits, collect it. I don't know.
And this is in no way demonizing
come
sex
to
work.
life to
So sex
suffer.
work is part of a
Sex work is good work, and
Yes,
you did it at
exactly.
one point.
Follow politician.
So,
Who don't like enjoyment?
so anyway, pivoting, returning. So after MBG and MGB,
MBGN.
MB,
Most beautiful girl
in Nigeria. Yes, MBG, and you then
Not
decided.
most girl beautiful in
Oh
Nigeria.
God.
So after that, what did you do?
What
Please,
next? One next.
I knew that I did not want to go back to my 9-to-5 job.
What was your 9 to 5?
Where you had 9 to 5?
So yeah, I had a 9-to-5. I was working in one oil company, but it was like a one-man business. It wasn't a huge oil company, but it was
Oil and gas, all
yeah, yes,
No,
exactly.
wait now. All coming that with type. Yes, no. Why are you the ones that were stealing subsidy money?
No,
Why are you the one?
know this though.
Because they one man business.
EFCC may be watching this
said
show,
no.
so you know, let's not implicate
Nothing like that.
I said, I said, no.
Let's not
I was
implicate
working in
anybody.
the marketing department. Yeah, I just used to follow the head marketer. I just follow her for different meetings. I just be looking at. I didn't
So
really
you
know what I
hated
was
it, you
doing.
see.
I didn't even understand what I was doing. Yes, and I knew that. I was just asking myself, what do you want to do? I'm like, what I know I can do and what I enjoy doing, which is just being in the entertainment industry, modeling and acting.
So you decided to be poor. Great. Yes.
No, I saw all the ones that are doing really well.
We're doing really well.
Really well. They're doing brand ambassador work. They have big businesses, and what drives it is the popularity they have that they use to make their money.
So you knew that you needed a platform for that.
Yes. So I'm like, okay, I need to just hustle to make sure I
You're a very focused girl.
No, the thing is, I feel like to be
Focus.
successful in life, you have to just watch other people who are successful and follow what they have done. And it's easy. It's not
Well, that's
easy.
one way to do it.
It's
totally
not
agree.
easy, but yeah, but at least that's like what they call it, past questions that you just
There's a
follow and-
blueprint.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree.
Exactly.
And so basically, this reminds me weirdly of Will Smith. Remember how Will Smith became a star? Him and his team sat down and said, guys, we have analyzed how you become a superstar.
Yeah.
You star as a lead in sci-fi movies of a certain type, and you do that every year. And he became a star.
Nah,
So-
he was very particular about it, getting into film.
Yes.
And getting into TV, first of all, from music. That was the next thing you can do from music. He said going to TV.
Yeah.
From TV, he said, okay, fine, what's next? Let's do film. Then he got into film. Then, after a while, they were like, look, we're big in the 90s. But this age, a lot of people don't know me anymore. So what do you need to do? You need to get on social media. Okay.
Exactly.
That's the next one. So he's been planning it every step of doing it, which is why he's still
So,
the biggest star.
and I guess the question is this. So he has managed to marry the strategy with the passion. So does that align for you as well?
Yes.
Gang.
Because the passion has always been there, but it's just okay. How do I make sure
Monetize.
this passion brings? Yeah, and I just
So are you going to start more of our movies then?
yes. Now you guys are. doing
Okay,
well.
that's not the way it works.
Already?
You're supposed to be like, oh, so you did all right. So just do like the next one there. Let's see if you can do better. That's the way it is. You can't be doing. Oh, please come and start my movie. Okay, please. This is why we didn't let you be doing production with us.
But it's okay. He did please come and stand. It worked.
Please come and start in our movie.
Have you gotten the code for the fee yet?
Wait.
So they'll tell you that, oh, by the way, please, we want 50% equity in the film.
Exactly.
It's very simple.
Bring
It's very
it
simple.
now. All this
It's
money
very
you're
simple.
making. Bring it. Let's work. Let's partner on it.
Best
That's all.
partner. Now, if you want 50%, you know, we also say this movie costs 100 million, bring 50, we bring 50.
Just like that, 50 million. Just
Bam, you know.
Wow.
Bam.
Okay.
Then the movie will now make 600 million in cinema, you know.
Okay, it would make sense.
It makes sense. See? Don't get me
But
wrong.
speaking of cinema, how many cinema movies are you in this year?
This is just in the middle of
We are just started now, but I
middle
feel
of
at
the
least.
year.
Today is
No,
half
I've done 2.
Okay.
And then
You are in some.
in the series.
Oh, okay.
So I've done 2 movies this year, and then
Nice.
1 series.
I saw something, Devil in Agbada. one.
Yes, Devil in Agbada.
That's
Coming
one.
out soon.
Yes,
Yes.
it's in 2 weeks.
The Darlington
And
one.
yes, Bitter Rain.
Bitter
Sorry.
Rain.
Yeah.
So actually, Devil in Agbada will come out because this comes out literally on it's next week.
2nd of
So
July.
July.
Second
So,
of
and
July.
this literally comes out the day before.
Oh wow.
So
nice.
pitch your film, oh.
Yes.
Devil in Agbada. I want it.
Please come and watch it now.
I want this movie
Turn
to be
up,
like
turn up.
highest grossing movie in Nigeria.
Elise, are you hearing?
Yes,
Don't
because
know.
that would be very
now.
good for my career. So please, if you love me, just make it that okay. Erica starred in the highest grossing movie in Nigeria.
Whoop,
I
whoop.
think that would be huge.
See target
So
that
guys,
Oh, yeah, also plug in
Guys.
house job.
yes, the house. No, that's the. Where do you want to
Put it.
because
did you send
I
the
need to be sure.
So it's you people's fault. It's actually you people's fault because we were jejely
Doing web series.
doing web series.
Let's
So
confess.
YouTube.
then
Let's
you
confess.
No, confess
You
what?
guys,
Don't
let's
confess.
confess. No. Let's
Confess to who?
Let's confess on one part. You guys were like, oh, you know what? Let's do a web series. It will be really nice, you know, blah, 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 blah. So these my people never think small. So you're like, oh, let's do a web series, you know, let's get a few people, blah, blah, blah. One person now goes, but Erica will be great in this thing, you know. I think this character will work for... In my mind, I'm looking at this now and saying, Erica, web series. Erica, web series. Okay. Next thing you know, they called you, you said yes. I said, hey, we are better than chance. They get Ibrahim on it. Hi, hello, so now, hey. Next thing you know, we're like, this is too good for just YouTube.
just
You don't know,
web
you're putting it on YouTube and you're just there looking at
Started
it.
like that.
I'm like,
No.
Okay. So that's why...
No, so
we're
what?
still
So it was really so, but why? That's why. But here's the funny. Even with all of that, you still have put it like that.
we wanted to.
And then when we went to go and ask you people your fans to vote, I know people that started voting, and then people said, okay, this is now interesting. People called us and were like, okay, so this is your web series. What's going on with it? So what are you people doing with it, really? AKA, are you people going to be idiots and put it on YouTube? So
just
literally,
like
so
that.
a lot of conversations happen. So that's why.
And they're happening.
So that's why we haven't yet made a determination as to what we're doing with it. So it's you people's fault. You people made too good a show, and it created.
No, but seriously, it's really good. It's looking really good.
Can't wait.
It's looking really good.
When will it be out?
All of that. No, we'll let
I like how she has turned it around that way. The one that we interviewed, that's what interviewed us. So this is your movie. Where do you want to put it?
Yes,
When
where
will
do
it be
they-
out? Where
So
will
we
the
are
fans
hoping.
expect?
So the challenge with that is that's why, like at this point,
We don't have answer for you.
But it's definitely we're
We're
basically,
hoping this year.
We are in post-production right now, so things like music, sound, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're working on all of that. So
maybe
it's
even great.
I'm
Yeah.
ready to promote it. So
Yeah.
let me know.
I mean, like basically, when everybody we showed the thing to, they're like, man, that Erica is a star. Like literally, yes.
Yeah.
So it's a star-making performance, and despite you went to go and say that you are ill on our set. So despite that, you did an amazing job.
Mosquitoes. It's not, no, it's not from people said though. I was
It's just-
shooting in Asaba in the forest, and then after that, I came to Lagos and I was shooting a fighting so like the stress. And immediately after that, I shot commercials. Then I came to people's set.
Okay.
So, and I was still filming my reality show at the same time.
welcome.
Do you
But
get
you
it?
see, this is
Welcome
something.
to the
But
busy
this is
life
something
of
that you
Nollywood.
don't even see because it's the same everywhere. Nollywood, Hollywood, Koreawood, Bollywood, wherever it is.
Yeah.
That once you commit to a project, you literally have to either die or be in a coma. For you to not show up, you see, it's
Yes.
really, that's what people don't see. They don't see how much sacrifice people have to actually give. The directors, the actors, like crew members, everybody, just to be present and be there to make something.
And perform.
And perform,
'cause
yeah.
you can't just be there.
Yeah.
Mosquito, see?
And you can
the mosquito has followed you from Asaba.
This was like it's still following you right now. It's like that was my village people.
That is one that says this time in his village. It's from your village again. Oh
But yeah. But you know, so like, what are all those challenges that you've seen? Like, of course, it's something you love to do.
Yes.
But you know, what would you rather not have to do to be in this space?
So I wish there was a balance. I wish, because I can't imagine myself not doing all of this, but I want to be able to also rest, and I want to enjoy the job. So when I'm doing it back to back and I'm not sleeping enough, or like because I stay on my own and I don't really have time to cook or anything, so sometimes I can get back really late, leave in the morning. Like sometimes I don't eat well, you get all those kind of things. I don't eat well, I don't sleep well. It now makes me cranky, and I'm not now enjoying what I'm doing because I'm not spacing it out. But if I rest, let's say I have like even 3 days to rest now. When I'm getting on the next set, hey.
But whose choice is that? Is that you, or is that life?
Or is
No,
that
it's
management?
life. No, it's not even management, it's life. The thing is, in fact, it's not Nollywood.
So you are too much in demand. So
No, but it's a choice now.
No,
So
let me let you people know what is going on. We'll agree on so dates for the movie. Then I space it and I say, okay, if I give myself maybe 3 days to rest, I can do the next movie.
Right,
But
and
the
then
movie will not
things
finish on the agreed date.
Yeah.
you have to realize
It's
that
not
the way Nollywood is, you know.
no, we're in that bus stop. So there's no.
No, I'm
It's
trying to
never
explain it.
finished.
No, she understands, but we're in the bus
Nollywood
stop.
is like, Nollywood is like what they call it. It's like beans, right? You can say that it's going to be done in 30 minutes, but sometimes, you know, the beans just becomes hard, and you just tell you that no, 45. It's 1 hour.
Nollywood is like beans. I love it.
If one production doesn't
That
finish,
is the title of this
No,
episode.
I mean,
Nollywood is like beans.
like beans.
Season 2 premiere.
it takes a long time to done.
It's a long time. And so, think about it now. So some things that you plan out. Now imagine you planned it out. It now rains heavily. You can't shoot outside that day. So all of you are just there looking at yourself. Different things. So I mean,
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's true. And sometimes life, because for example, on Charge and Bail, one of our new films, we are shooting in the courts. The courts are open during the week. We can only shoot on weekends. We have it's Charge and Bail. There are plenty court scenes. So we can't fit them in 4 days, which are the 2 weekends we have available. So we looked at
have to do it
ourselves.
week.
We looked at the actors. We all smiled at ourselves. We will see you people.
We'll see people next weekend.
Yeah, we'll see you people. Like, we will all arrange everybody's schedule. We won't rush, but those extra 2 days, we have to.
There are things that are inevitable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, but at least, right? I guess the question is, how do you? So, like for us, we don't like we have the ability to space out our stuff, right? But for you, it sounds like you are so mind hungry that all the it's like got to catch them all. So, like, how do you decide to space? Like
So
literally.
it's not even about, okay, I want to have everything. Me, I think of myself and mental health and physical health, everything. When I'm accepting jobs, I'm like, okay, I'm going to have so amount of days to rest after this
Yes,
job.
but it's 3 days they are doing. Why is it not 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
You see?
That's
That's
not the
money.
thing is, it's not even about the money. I don't really enjoy being idle. Unless I know that, okay, I'm
we have
going on a
established that it is you, it's not the people, because you are choosing.
It was the beginning of the year also. I feel
But
like
it's also tough. But it's also tough with the kind of you're also a brand ambassador, right? For a number of brands. So and I'm sure in those your contracts there are like stipulations of number of posts you need to do for
per
them
week, per month.
So
Yes.
even though you're going to do a movie, so you can imagine where you already have those commitments pretty much every week for the next 3-4 years,
Yeah.
whatever. And
4
then-
years.
Amen.
All right, that's a prayer. Got it. Yes. 3-4 years. Got it.
You can't just sign 1 year contract.
Yes.
You know, you give them.
Nigerian breweries. Yes, please. 4 years.
You know,
Super command.
and so you now look at that and say that for you to, what do I now need to do to ensure that even if it's a 1 year contract, how do I stay relevant such that when it's up for renewal, they are throwing more money at me? So I will now say, okay, I need to do 2 movies or 3 movies and hope that maybe those 3 movies bank, 2 movies bank, maybe even just 1 bank. So for example, if you're on, let's say, House Job, for example, House Job blows up and ends up on, let's say,
Blah, blah, blah.
anyway, I'm just saying, like, House Job ends up on YouTube and is doing 1 million views a day.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Everybody knows, oh, you're the star of House Job. Everybody is not interested. So because of that, Nigerian Breweries next time will say, we can't cancel this contract. Let's extend it again.
I also wish that Nigerian breweries also say, what are the EPs doing? Shouldn't the EPs be influencers too?
You know, but Zulu, this is your own fault. All this time that we have been doing movies, you have not been shocking yourself in.
Yes, now.
You don't be there. Love interest. seductress.
No, but it's true now. You just see because you pick a nice role.
You pick one nice role that will
because,
showcase
like,
you.
for example, on Superstar, Damola was a director. You know.
After
were you.
directing Erica, I basically said, I can be director.
Then Damola came and said they gave me a half a page of lines. I don't understand.
Half a page.
Who do they think I am?
No, but think about it. See these two people. 14 movies. So what? We're going to 16 now.
Yeah.
So 16 movies by the end of this month.
Yeah.
You've been in how many?
Like 7.
How many
How
lines
many
did the
lots?
two of you have
Well,
in between?
what
If you add up all your lines?
No, but let me
It's not
just tell
the lines you were giving, it's true.
No. 2 things. One, I was a very good dead body in Out of Love. So please, that negates all the lines. The way I fell to the floor was like, a dead arm robber, not for that. That arm robbery is wrong. I was what's what I'm looking for? I was a cautionary tale.
Yeah, cautionary tale.
Wow.
Yes, and my hand in
Oh, your
Mom's at War,
Yes.
staring tea. Come on now. That's acting.
So let's explain why we had to use Nazi's hand. So again, brands and their demands.
Yeah.
So we now got a brand to put money in our movie, and then we had to do product integration. But we are finished shooting the scene, so we're like, how are we going to do this? So we're like, yeah. So you cut it with some nice editing instead of it being whose hand again.
No, it was that. No, so it was that because Omni was our partner on it.
Yeah.
So Omni was happy to integrate, right?
Yeah.
But they were like, okay, yes, but you see, we need to also show that is not that is part of the ecosystem.
Yes, that is not just that they don't put
it's not
the
just
tea
for
there.
her. So just a random guest at the same restaurant has to be stirring the tea. So we had to place the thing of the Lipton or whatever, so you could see it.
That's where you can see it, and then you can see Nazi's hand just staring. Yeah. So please. If you ever watch Mom's at War, please look out for the scene where there's someone staring.
Yes, so
Brad,
professionally stirred.
We're also
hand.
great at product placement.
Yes.
Super
Just
Commando,
letting you
please
know.
come.
Energy drink.
Come.
Because the next one we might decide to do action movie.
So the funniest placement was to Morris, one that we did by accident. So we were filming, my wife and I, Omoni and Ramsey were walking down the street by a DHL building.
Oh, right, yes.
And then the DHL van
Just
drove in front of
wiped
them,
the screen.
wiped the screen. Beautiful placement. And we're like, it's a shame.
If only.
You guys would have just reached out to them.
Richard.
Something that has happened already. Why should they give you? Anyway, let's come back to our guests.
yes,
You guys
yes.
badly behaved hosts.
No,
Yeah.
please. This is season 2. We're now anchors.
We're now stars.
We're
We're now
Yeah,
anchors.
no,
I love it.
No, but I have a question. So, all of this stuff that you're talking about, so what's it like for you when you're on set? How do you prepare? Because I've seen you prepare, right? Which is...
So this is a leading question. Go
Yes,
on.
but what's it like? So how do you prepare for the scenes, for each of the different roles that you have to play? Because, you've had to play a thief or a robber in one movie. You've had to play doctor in another one.
A devil in
And
a
then
brother in another.
the veteran, I played the journalist.
Journalist.
So all 3 different professions that
Yeah.
none of us went to school for. But so how do you prepare for those kind of things?
So I watch movies that have like some kind of like similarity.
So for house job, which one did you watch? The Grey's Anatomy?
Well, yeah, some things like that. Then that's is it Amsterdam something.
New
Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, that's
a little, yeah. And then sometimes I just Google and see, okay, how do people act in certain ways? How do they look? How do they react? What's the difference between how a journalist reacts to this or the difference between how you get things like that. And then in film school, they said we should do things like people watching. Sometimes
You went to film school?
Yes, you did.
Why are you making it seem that we didn't do research? I knew
Film
that one
school. For
though.
goodness sake, you guys were doing things for the audience.
I knew.
We all knew,
That
guys.
didn't read the research. You
I
see?
said we all
Zulu,
knew.
do you read the research?
Guys, when you're a professional host,
Yes,
or anchor,
you
as
know,
you say,
you'll be like, oh,
question-
really?
Yeah,
You inhaled the
I
research.
know.
The research just.
And then,
You'll not be like, really? Tell us about that.
So tell us more.
So tell us about film school. How
and
was
why do you
film
feel the need to go to film school?
because I did not want to be limited to just Nigeria. I wanted to
This international money, we must collect it.
I say focus.
Babe, you know?
yeah, so I wanted to just anywhere I go, be ready when I get the opportunity. Yeah. And I was one of the top of my class.
Of
So,
course,
yeah.
now you already know that the brain is there.
Yeah.
You have the sense. But you know, congratulations on the This Day Style cover that just came out. Was this past Sunday?
Yeah,
Yes.
this Sunday,
Yes.
yeah.
See, my
That
shoulder
was
pad is
beautiful.
like-
Your shoulder pad
In
is
fact, I'm going to be sitting like this.
I thought
That was beautiful. I
Yes.
said, I was like, whoa,
you know, because I was amazed by there were like what, 9 of them?
10 of them.
10 of them.
10 of them.
And all well deserved.
Yes.
All well deserved.
And then we made it about us. Shamelessly.
You made it about us.
Well, shamelessly, yes. Now we have been,
I
please,
totally agree.
16 films in this industry in 5 years. Please, it is about us
And
too.
of those
Please,
people,
how about you give the ladies their-
and we've worked with
their time
and we've
in
worked
sun.
with these women because we believe in them, we
And their
appreciate
talent,
them.
and so we recognize the next
Honestly,
generation.
This is why I'm not an influencer. But influencer money, please come my way.
No,
Brands,
but,
will
I
talk
mean,
like
as
this.
the convener of IWIF, should you not celebrate that of the 10 women?
But I
that-
did. I just
thank
didn't
you.
make it about Inkblot. You see, I celebrated them as
No,
women.
it's association. So when you look at it like this, there's something called brand association. So this is
That's not he's coming close to you
this
to
is
associate with
superstar.
you.
So this is superstar, right? Then you go body small with the superstar, so that we know when they're taking picture back in the day when they do city people.
You
So
don't have to
also
go for
our
like how
friends.
Zulu entered her picture now.
You
Yes,
also
now.
have friends. Then people would not be like, wait, who's this friend? Then they would not be like, oh, it's Zulu. Then they're like, oh, Zulu will now become star. Then me that I'm now
So
beside
the
you.
Stardust from Star Girl.
Stardust from Star Girl.
Will now just sprinkle
No,
it.
but I think that by the time it gets to you, it has finished.
No, by this time, man, if Zulu is now a star too, I'm now standing with both of them. It will now be Erica, Zulu, and friend. Then
I
continue.
make sure in that picture you're doing something.
Yeah,
like
myself,
that.
you know.
Oh my goodness. No, but that was beautiful. That was so beautiful.
Yeah, it was,
So
and I liked the interviews. And
the interviews were also different. I think
Yeah.
Ms. Adzuka did a fantastic job with that.
Oh, was that the shoot that she wanted to do when she
Yes,
was on
when
set?
I was
right,
on set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay.
So that was the shoot?
That was
That was us now. I'll have driven you there personally. So you can enter. You know that kind of thing.
And then
Again,
Mr. Best
again,
Sprinkle.
Yeah,
again.
the next generation of Nollywood and a bystander.
Next generation of Nollywood and assistant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, but it was fun. I mean, one of the things that I liked about this thing that it's not just the picture. The interviews went in depth because one of the things that we all talked about is that, like, we need, like Zulu says, the documentation of Nollywood, and I think that was an attempt, and I think it inspires people to continue to do more because it makes them realize that it's worth talking about because hey, we're a special industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I need to ask one question, Shao. So this one has nothing to do with film, but has to do with you being a star. How do you deal with Twitter? And Facebook and Instagram?
Oh my God. So I just decide.
Or do you just get somebody else to
normal
read it
person.
and that person tells you?
So for Twitter, I
talk on Twitter.
I decided to just be how I was before fame. So I'm exactly the same.
You know, I've seen some of
I
your
don't
clapbacks.
believe that.
I've seen some of your clapbacks, and I'm just like,
I don't believe that because you do not have all this barrage of insults
Okay, yes,
and
yes,
beef and
yes.
envy and all of that before fame. So
Yes.
now you have to actually handle it in a way where you don't actually step on too many toes, as well as
No, I mean,
telling
do you-
people, putting people in their
Do you
place.
censor yourself?
Yeah,
I have to.
I think it's part of the
That's
job.
what-
No, my own
Things
question was
that
even
I
like,
would want to
I think for like your mental health and all of that. So
Yeah.
how do you handle it? Because I'm like my own Twitter, for example, I can post today, 2 people respond, 1, 2. Maybe a few other people that know me, right? But in your case,
And my response comes like a week later.
yes, you know that kind of thing. But in your case, you respond and you basically put one thing out. Or even in a case where you don't put anything out, but people, you're a trending hashtag. Whenever I check Nigeria for trending hashtag, you show up there. And I'm always like, so how do you handle that where constant? It's just, people want to know about you, people want to talk about you.
As our people say, you should be sneezing every day.
Like,
Because they're talking at you.
I don't even know. I'm just going with the flow. I'm just like, wow. At first, it was very shocking to me. I was like, why am I trending? What happened? And they're like, no, it's for good things. Just read it. And then I'm like, oh, okay. Talking about me. Then, and after I get used to it, then at some point, I was just like, so what if I get so used to it that if I don't trend again, I'll start feeling bad? No, I need to
There's that.
detach.
Yeah.
So at some point, I left Twitter and I came back again.
Yeah,
Like I had to.
I heard the announcements. You are not doing this again, leave me alone. So the other question that what we usually like to do with people is to play a little game.
Okay.
So we know that now, as we've established, you love movies, you are deeply into it, you want to go on. So what would be like your perfect role, your perfect movie role? Or what kind of movie? Let's even start. If you had to make your own movie,
Yeah.
what kind of movie would it
I'll
be?
do something like Avengers.
Avengers.
Okay, so a
Sci-fi
comic book action movie, great.
Comic book action movie. What would your
didn't see that
character
coming.
be? I didn't see that
Black
coming.
Widow.
Black Widow. Okay.
But like
So-
literally a black Widow.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Alternative
full
universe.
action
I'll have
lady.
it.
She's not Pepper Potts. She's the one ready to beat people up. Okay.
Co-star.
Co-star.
I like Hugh Jackman in London.
She's not even branch Nigeria. She wants to
International.
all the way international.
Focused babe.
No,
And an older gentleman at
you know what
that.
kind of thing?
You know.
Hugh Jackman, sexiest man alive, I think 2000.
10 years ago.
Not 10 years.
He has to be.
Yeah, about 10 years ago.
Wow.
He's in his 50s now.
So Hugh
Carry on.
Jackman. So if you had to now give them a local co-star, let's give them local co-star.
That's always a trap, by the way,
It's
but
a
fall
trap.
into it. It's season 2 premiere.
RMG.
Another, you know.
Like you face up.
Yeah, she likes the older gentleman, you know. Is there something? No, wait,
R&B,
is there something you want to discuss with
No,
us?
I just like
So-
their one.
So I like a situation where, now imagine the poster, Erica in the middle, love interest, foreign love interest on one side, local love interest on the other side, you know, back to back, two men in their 50s, Hugh Jackman versus RMT. Bam! All right, so who's now going to be the villain?
But why aren't they, like, since it's an action movie, technically it shouldn't be love interest. It should be one of them should be the villain, and one of them should be.
And that's what I was about to,
boss.
you actually was like, who's going to be the villain, who's going to be the protagonist?
Not the protagonist. She's the protagonist.
Nah, but on our own side, who's
Her
our
ally. Who's your ally? Who's the bad guy?
Who's the bad guy? Or if you want to select another bad guy, we can bring in that one too.
Okay, let's bring in another bad guy.
So who's the bad guy?
Oh, girl.
Okay. Oh, girl, okay.
Local or local and international.
For local, I want Genevieve as the other bad girl.
Nice. Nice and international.
You know, I should have put at the beginning of this thing, the budget of this movie is maybe 50 million. But right
yeah,
about now, we have thrown the budget.
The budget performance we are going.
Fantasy, me and Genevieve in the whole superhero catsuit, everything
Wow.
to the website.
So
I love
On
it.
top of a building.
down,
love it.
On top
Dreams
of
do
building.
come true.
On top of building. All right, cool.
Yes.
In fact, I'm giving up. So
I also want Megan Good and Halle Berry.
Wow.
in this one movie,
Yes, like it's now it's an SP, it's an Avengers thing
You
now.
told her to dream.
It's
She'll
a
not
team
be
up
limiting
now.
her dreams.
So it's a team up.
you know when other people were just give me local, you just came and just fine.
But you know that has strategy paper. I'm sure there's a paper in our room somewhere. What's that thing called? Vision board.
Vision board.
Vision board.
Yes, I'm sure there's a vision board that you have somewhere.
Yeah, do you know, we actually wrote a vision board as I was entering 2020, and I put biggest star. I put that I will own a flat in Lekki Phase 1. I put that I'll own a Jaguar, and do you know everything? Like I can
You have a
afford.
Jaguar?
No.
Okay.
If I want, I can buy a Jaguar right now. Like,
Oh,
but,
yeah.
no, like.
I'm not really you, sis.
Everything happened. I'm just thinking about it. Wow.
I wasted my
So
December
have you done your
31st.
vision board?
I wasted by December 31st.
Yes, I mean clearly the people who are doing vision board.
Vision board,
You are drinking.
Me, I was drinking, planning that day, you
Brother,
know.
let me tell you something. I'm giving you wisdom. Look into this camera now and say, influencer money.
Influencer money, please. Please.
Come to me. No, because this is how I was told that how good influencer money is. Influencer money is sweet. It's sweet. That's how I was told. So I'm just letting you know, this is the wisdom.
No, but I still think,
So you can buy your Jaguar.
Yeah,
but I still think it's very interesting. So did you do one for this year into 2021?
I haven't done it. Okay, but for that, I only put career, not
Okay.
anything money related.
Okay.
Jaguar is part of your career.
No,
that one
for
was
2021.
was
got it.
That was 2020. And then, you know, all of that happened in spite of the pandemic.
And now for 2021, I put that I just want to be the top, most respected. One or at least when you were mentioning like proper respected actresses. That's like Erica's name would be mentioned. And right now, look at me. This day, man. God, thank you.
Love it.
You know, I
love it.
absolutely love it because, you know, that kind of thing where people talk about this vision board thing and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. But, you know,
It's not even about a vision. It's just have
mean,
it in your head. Don't
yeah,
put
no,
it, don't
but
put it.
it gives you something to work towards. It gives you
And
something to work
focus.
towards. And then it also helps you with everything that you are doing. You're kind of like planning and trying to make sure that it aligns with that overall goal at the end. So
and one of the things that I like is that in Nigeria, people like to pretend that they're not ambitious. But one of the things that I love about this thing is that like
People
people hide ambition here.
No, people are like, oh, you know, it's the grace of God. It's the grace of God. It happened by chance.
I didn't really work for it.
Oh, right. Anytime, if I see someone, if I ask anybody, how did you make it, and you tell me it was the grace of God.
No, but
And that's long and short of the answer.
yeah, no, but
I mean, grace of God is part of it, but like, tell us your steps.
But ambition,
you know?
ambition is refreshing because I think that like in Nigeria, people are conditioned to not to like
not to speak about that ambition.
Yeah, so like oh, this is what I want and I'm going for it and I'm willing to make the sacrifices.
No, my brother,
to
is that the
achieve it.
enemies in the village are strong. That's what a lot of these people focus on.
No, but
my
it's just-
enemies, and let me not tell them how I'm doing it, so that I will.
No, but
not.
that's is that what it is? Like
That's what
people
it
don't
is.
want to. Well,
They don't
people,
want to
you
say.
think that we're all that superstitious?
No, yeah, have you met Nigerians?
A lot of people are
And have you met the
superstitious.
competition amongst? Why do you have I better pass my neighbor generator? Why? Who cares? Why is that the name?
No, all of those
cares
things
what kind
are
of generator you
true,
have?
But you see, my point is this, right? So, like for example, like everybody has big dreams. People are not lying to themselves, but most people do not come out and say it with their mouth because they feel like ambition will be mistaken for arrogance.
Yeah.
I also feel that it's a superstitious thing, is what I'm saying.
when-
There's a
when you
spiritual
want to
angle
travel,
to
when you want
that.
to travel,
You don't tell
anybody.
anybody I'm trapped. Yeah.
Because
So don't
they
tell people
might-
your dreams.
Cancel your visa also.
Yeah. It's both
Or
actually.
when you're pregnant, they say don't tell anyone
I
you're
sup-
pregnant.
no,
That
but I
kind of thing.
suppose because
Yeah.
I mean I guess maybe because on the tech startup side because there has been a lot of resistance. You know how tech when they raise a fund, they announce this is what we have raised, this is the vision, and people keep telling them, no, you have to be quiet, you can't loud it, you know.
After government started coming after them, all of them have stopped loud.
But part of it was the government part. Part of it was
But
also,
that's exactly why the spiritual ones are like, don't say it, oh. They will come back. Government is in my village.
Actually, it is.
wow.
So wait, we haven't finished with this movie.
We have now. The
No,
movie-
wait, the last one, we have to just give the movie a name.
Okay, right.
So that I can do my vision board at home and say, this is the title of the movie. These are the people I want.
The producer and
Yeah,
director.
you know, these are the people that I want in the movie. So what's the title of this movie going to be?
Titles are
don't
very,
know.
very hard.
Please help me now. With all the stars in it. Well,
You know,
title has to
So it's
be-
an Avengers type movie.
But in Nollywood, it's a
but Nigeria,
hybrid.
Hollywood hybrid.
Nollywood is a part of
The
this.
Revengers.
The revenge of the
love it,
bottom.
that's it.
The
The
Revengers.
Revengers. That's it.
The
And
Revengers.
Marvel will sue you.
The Avengers.
No, remember Thor 3.
What happens to
There's the group in Thor 3 called themselves the Revengers.
Oh, so that has happened already.
Yes. So my friend Kevin and I will be writing you people letters.
It's Kevin.
Yes.
And
For different names that have like the same meaning. You know, you have to.
I'm
that a setup?
that writer.
No, but Revengers is a made-up word now. I don't
So
understand.
if you can avenge somebody, you can revenge
Revenge.
somebody.
So what else?
And then what is now the synonym of revenge and avenge?
No, I understood the question,
yes.
but I'm wondering why people are asking me.
You are the one that studied English now.
Exactly.
And you remind us every time.
Wow. The attacks are now. No, see, here's the funny thing, right? I'm enough, you know. I am my
That's
own
my
hero.
name. Please keep yourself. That is my name. I am enough. Choose your own.
So I saw funny. Like there was a movie called Prevenge that I saw.
Prevenge.
No, as I said, this already exists.
Our
But-
revenge.
No, so Prevenge was.
Average.
No, so Prevenge, but that's I really think that movie is hilarious. I think about that movie occasionally. Do you know what it was about?
What?
It's a horror movie.
That before you do something bad.
So a woman was pregnant, right? And her husband was killed. So the baby who lost his father decided to take revenge by taking control of his mother and making her go and kill all the people that killed.
Banje baby. Oh.
Yeah, so like literally, it was. So I did not know what to expect. So they said it was a darkly comic horror.
But
So-
I love it. It's funny.
I mean, so like literally, so the baby was talking to her, like you know how like in like the Damien voice, like well no, in the Damien voice from DMX, not the Damien voice from Omen.
Yeah.
Like it was the most hilarious thing. She literally wandered around killing anybody that could be involved because her baby made her do it.
But you
I
know
love
that is a great Nigerian, that's a great plot for a Nigerian movie. You just got your Banje.
Don't
done.
That's it.
Everybody understands what's going on. Everybody knows what to expect. And you're like, that's truly an Obanje child.
Obanje returns.
No.
This movie, Obanje returns.
So who's not the Obanje among
It has to be Erica now. She's left for dead, right? She's,
No, I'm very
I don't an actor. I'm very confused.
Erica's like, I played journalist.
No,
I
think
played
about
doctor.
So think about the
I played
plot, right?
assassin,
So literally,
but I'm not an
so
Obanje.
so you are working. So it's almost like a Kill Bill type stuff.
superstitious. I don't know.
And I dress superstitious. Yes.
I mean, literally. No, so okay, so maybe what it is like they try to make you an Obanje, then you woke up, and then you killed them, and then went on a journey of revenge.
Oh my God.
Because it's a superhero now, so it's like so it's like the Daywalker, like like Blade, right? Wow. So you have the powers, but you're not one of them. Wow. Perfect.
Wow.
See, Obanje's revenge.
So we're all looking at you. Wow.
No, but it's a movie. Green light.
then later when now do what's that thing? Oh goodness, what's that line? Avengers. Assemble, right? Avengers assemble. You now say Abiku come.
Abiku, Bush baby. So wait. It can actually work now. So
I'm telling you.
R&D is like Abiku.
Superheroes in Nigeria, actually.
yes, now.
What they call it?
Mami Water.
Mami Water is Genevieve. Amadioha will show up as Hugh Jackman. You also have a Bush baby will show up now.
R&D will be Amadioha.
That can be
Hugh
Amadioha.
Jackman will be like the spirit of the spirit of a colonial person that was killed, that then got reincarnated,
See why we don't let this guy write?
You have to give it ginger. So it's like what's it called, like Candyman. He'll be like Candyman. Like he was the revenge. He's a vengeful spirit.
Who's Ali Berry now going to be?
Halle Berry can be the American CIA agent that came to assemble them. She will be like the Nick Fury of the group. Literally, they are.
Hold this, your friend. Hold him. Stop.
No, what are you talking about? See,
Let's do the film.
Look into your mind.
Let's do the film.
How we ended up here?
That film
Where we started?
Literally, I mean, it's a supernatural film. That's where you get your superheroes from,
Yeah,
and they are fighting against the forces of tyranny. Mm-hmm. That's it. Finish. And then there'll be aliens.
And the tyranny was just somebody that said we wanted to make somebody what at Obanje.
No, so what it is that like it's very that's what you do. So it's very, very simple. So basically,
you know where? Yeah.
No, let me. Hello. I have the floor. Give me
This is
where's the
Bella
talking
Bridge
stick?
and we have.
No, but look at it this way. So it's very simple, right? So then they need somebody to be an Obanje to host that spirit, and then they find her and they kidnap her against her will, and they're doing it for the greater good. Right, and then she escapes, and then she discovers that what they are doing is good. So she joins them. Sure, you get. So it's very simple.
Nodding. We're all nodding. Can you see us nodding?
Yeah, we should call Nini to come and direct this.
No, like it's
very like Kajola again.
Yes, now. Body. So basically, and so it's like as she's learning the magical powers. It's like a standard coming of age discovery thing, like a Spider-Man, whatever.
Fantastic.
And then you do I mean, that was like your favorite film, Into the Spider-Verse. You see? Exactly.
See, that's how we finish this thing. We never even talk about your reality show.
Please, what's this reality show about? Please, what's this reality show about? Okay.
I mean, it's the last segment now, so at least people will have a reason to stay. Please. Don't drop off or like, subscribe, etc. and listen to this last part.
Yes, please. So what's the reality show about?
It's about me, everything going on in my life.
The Star Girl.
For real?
Yes, it's just me, apart from just
How long did you record for?
They just follow me. The only time they didn't follow me was on people's sets because people were particular about not letting anything out.
Okay.
You didn't tell us now. They could have come. They can still come. We'll set up. We'll set up one day for them.
And how was that like? So what's the difference between that and that should not be named? What was the difference?
Yeah.
She wasn't in the house for sure.
Yes. And this one, I'm just free to do anything I want. That one, I wasn't. There's a lot of rules.
She was under contract. What
And
kind
you
of
didn't eat
contract?
Indomie during this one.
No, you don't.
Man.
Go on, messed up. I'm trying to get 6 packs. Yes, for me, I was eating bread. And
Okay, so what should we expect?
So what's it meant to be like? Tell us. So.
It's just
into the life.
Yes, it's meant to show me as a human being, not as a celebrity all the time. Me facing all the struggles, just showing that being a celebrity or being a very popular person in Nigeria is not all rosy all the time. So it will show you the glamorous parts. It will show you the parts that are not so rosy. It will just show me in every form of my life, every aspect of my life. Yes, that's it. So just for people to understand me better and obviously to be entertained.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. And it's called
Inside Life with Erica.
Inside Life.
See the geriatric millennials. Let's look at them. See them. Let the record show that I did not dance because I am cool.
Because you can't dance, man.
Do you even know the reference of Inside Life?
Wow.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wow.
Tell us.
No.
Why do you?
Oh, sorry.
You wouldn't
please.
have gotten it.
Of course I would have. I'm down
All
with
right,
it.
guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
All right, that's
This has
our
been
show.
fun.
We're
We had a
back,
great time.
season 2, like we never left. And we really
But
did
technically,
it.
we never left.
But we had
Why
so
can
much
we live too?
Yes, we had so much fun doing it. And Erica, you were the perfect guest to start off our season 2 with a bang.
Yes.
And we were very, very happy having you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.